Hello, fellow YouTube. It's MKPS here. Um, I got a feeling I won't be buying anything for the next few weeks. And for you guys that you lose your job or something, no, I kind of went spending on my first paycheck, and I kind of went way over. Like today, now I owe my dad a good amount of money because he ordered stuff for my car, he ordered stuff for my computer, and there was two things at the Devil Walmart that I have not seen. One of them I haven't seen any version of it on the shelf locally, so I was extremely happy to find out. That was the one I was definitely going after. Then I thought about the second one, and I was like, I better grab that now because that's probably gonna be hard to find. And they're probably not gonna do a second run because it's not a popular character. But let's get I'm going to combine last week's video that should have been posted in this week's video for the stuff I picked up. So we'll start with last week's free market pickups. We'll get the expensive stuff out of the way. I got this D-Tech, the Pintech. It's supposed to be a 4K camera. I'm hoping it works. I haven't tested it yet. But I thought it was kind of like a cool, because it says 4K on the lens. Hopefully it is. And then I bought myself, I opened it, it looks like it's never been touched, it's this webcam, because I needed a webcam, because people keep hitting Raven. Then the $3 thing, I got this, I'm still running tests on it. I doubt it's 128 gigabyte because of the brand name, but it is a nice quality, like metal and stuff. Might be a real 120 gig, I'm not sure. But it was only $3. Then the and $2 and below stuff. I got Full Auto 2 for PS3 for $2. We got Mall Cop for $2 and Santa Paws for $2. Remember, this was all last week's. I got Hellboy 2 for $1.50. It was $1.50 or $1.25. And then I got the rest of these for $1. This is the Spanish version of Fast and the Furious, Hop and Shaw, but it has an English mode, so I still thought for $1, grab it. Then we have the Cats vs. Dog 1 and 2 for $1. Then we got this 4-pack. I mainly wanted it for these three. I don't like that one, but I like these three. And then this one I only bought for the American Tarot and Bolto 2. And yeah, everything after Fast and the Furious onwards was $1. And then my only soundtrack, and I never really buy soundtracks for $1, but I've never seen this group CD out in a while, and I had to have it. One of my favorite girl bands from the 90s, M2M. Because I like their song, Don't Say You Love Me, The Day You Went Away, Pretty Boy, and Everything You Do, or some of my favorite songs. Now I get to listen to the whole soundtrack, so I'm excited for that. Pretty sure that's everything for... Oh, and this little component to HMDI adapter for $1. that should be everything for last week. Or last weekend. This week, I picked up. I don't think what came. Okay, then I bought the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Structured X. I believe I got these on Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday, I picked these up for $11.98 at Walmart. Because on TCG Player, these are like 15 plus tax, and well, I'll save a few bucks, and the double ain't making much off of these. I know that. They're breaking even or making like $1 or less. Next will be Friday's pickup. I was at the Jefferson City GameStop, and I told him I was looking for the newest Neptunia game for the Switch that came out on the 19th. And he told me Sevierville stores should have one copy. I got there, it took them 45 minutes to find this copy because it was in the pre-order stack. It wasn't in the new release stack, and it wasn't pre-order. And I got the new Neptunia game for $5 off, so I got it for 45. One of the bad things doesn't have the voices in this game are in Japanese, and I wish they had English. But I gotta collect all the Neptunia games. Now we'll go from that. We'll go to the first yard sale. Minus the Black Lion. All the limbs from this Voltron came from one yard sale, or off the main road. $2 a limb, and they work with the 84 Voltron from the same year. So I thought that was really cool, because you don't usually see the new limbs on the old body. Anyone in Tennessee that actually has one of these that doesn't work and has this wing, I'll be grateful if you sell it to me for like $10. Because I only paid $5 for my Black Lion, but paying $2 for the limbs, I know these are the wrong limbs, but they work. So total, what? $13 for almost fight mode Voltron. Pretty cool. And at the same yard sale, I got this blue Ranger for $1. Or off the main road yard sale. Next, we'll go to the second yard sale I stopped at. I felt sorry for the dude. 2 hours before I got there, someone walked off with all his DS games. So he had a stack of cases. So I grabbed me a Mario Kart 7 case. He only charged me $0.25. About 2 or 3 years ago, one of the kids in the neighborhood lost their copy of Mario Kart DS. I found it in my, I used to live on Main Street, and it was laying in the middle of the street, and it was ran over. And the game stopped working. Oh, damn. And you can see, it was ran over pretty good. I had to break some of the pin little plastics so it'll start reading it again. And he just told me to keep it because his mom already replaced it. So this I didn't have to pay for. Now I do probably have to order a new replacement shell, but at least the game works perfectly well. So technically I only got a quarter into it. And then the case is the only thing I got from that yard sale. The game I got in my neighborhood 2 or 3 years ago. Then we got. I bought this for my dad. My dad was a little mad. He should have told me he didn't want it. Uh, Big Bang Theory, because he's a Big Bang Theory guy. And that was $1, and this Bully for PC was $1. And I thought it was good. I didn't see a CD key, but hopefully I don't need one. And then I went to another yard sale. She didn't have a case for this movie, but I love this movie so much. And that's the original Rareback. And I think that's the European print. But I didn't care. It's Rareback. I love Rareback. So I thought for $1 it wasn't that bad. Then we get to the flea market that I've been hitting every week since they've opened. Just every week I find stuff. But before we hit to the flea market, I'll get the $1 tree pickup. And that was this Blu-ray for $1.30 or $1.39 for an anime. Now we get to the flea market. Free market wasn't that good. I didn't do bad minus this one. We'll talk about the thing that I think I got a little burnt on. And that was this 3-disc Avatar set. The lady originally wanted 7. I started walking away because one of the discs wasn't in perfect condition. The other 2 were, but one was a little more scratched up than I would like. And then I was starting to put it back, and then she said 5. And I still didn't really want to pay 5, but I've never seen this out in a while. So I gave in and paid 5, and I never really paid 5 for DVDs anymore. But it is a really nice box set, so that I feel like I got a little burned on. Because there's one on eBay right now for like $3 plus 3 shipping, and they can go up from there. So I wasn't really sure what this was worth. But if you guys know in the description, down in the comments, just tell me. The next thing, before I found the thing I was really happy about at that flea market, is this is my second GameCube game in less than a year that I found without going to a physical reseller store. And that was Monsters Inc. for the GameCube. This is a little more scratched than I would like, but it should play, and it's a complete copy. And you never see complete copy GameCube games. So if I can find them, I'm going to buy them. And then probably my best pickup is I bought the best pickup from the flea market, I would say. Is there was a guy selling Pokemon cards, and he just said put a stack together, and then I'll look up on TCG Player, and he looked up these 3 on TCG Player. They were like $1 each. And then he valued the Charmanders at $1 each. And he said I could have the whole stack, so all 6 cards for $5. And he even threw in a pack of the Elite Trainer Box sleeves. And almost all my locals that opens their Elite Trainer boxes want about $6 for the sleeves, and I always need Pokemon sleeves for decks. And I really wanted these Charmanders for my Charizard deck. And these I was just getting because they were cheap and the full arts to make my vinyl look better. I still think I did pretty good on these Pokemon cards. Maybe not the best deal, but... And then today's thing that now makes me owe my dad $120 for. I walked into my Walmart that's like 2 miles away from my house, and I stated this in one of my Christmas videos that I wanted a Kingdom Galvatron. I found the Legacy one at my local Walmart. The last one, too. I was shocked. I wanted a movie style Galvatron for almost a year, and I finally have it. I'm just missing Primal. And then I'll have all the characters from Kingdom that I wanted, and then I can focus more on Legacy. And then the other figure that I wasn't expecting to buy, but I wasn't expecting to find one on the shelf, was Laser Optimus Prime. I'm one of the few people that actually owns the original toy. Mine's not really complete anymore. But I kind of did want a modern take of it. I wish it did this in the pictures, but it's just a solid crystals built in. They won't come out. But it's still nice to have a reissue or redesign G2 Optimus Prime. Who I know eventually this is going to be repaid in the Scourge from Car Robots or the original 2000 Robots in the Skies. That's actually one of my favorite series. That's not canon, and I wish it was. So I owe like $120 on those because those went up to $54 at my Walmart. But I've never seen them on the shelf. Because I'm more of a Hot Wheel guy when I go into Walmart. I usually just buy Hot Wheels at Walmart. I don't usually buy Transformers unless it's something I don't see out in a while. And I did not see him, I haven't seen those out in a while before, so. I gotta make room in there. But, yeah. Oh, the other thing I picked up. I technically bought 2 of these. I'll be back in 1 second. I bought a 19-inch Samsung TV. The first one I bought was down the street here in my new neighborhood. And the guy promised to me it worked. Got it home, and down here it makes a loud buzzing sound. And so I got kind of screwed out of $10. But I did find someone in Sevierville that can fix these. He told me to bring in, and he'll tell me what he charges, because I'm pretty sure it's like 2 or 4 capacitors that need to be changed. That's what I read online. I'm still going to be able to use both if I get the other one fixed cheap. But 15 for one this one's actually under warranty for another like 5 days. You got a week. I'm still testing this one, but so far it comes on. Once in a blue moon it'll pick up channels. So the other one's a little bit better because you could hook up 2 sets of game consoles to it. This one I can only hook up one component. One component in. The other one lets you hook up 2 component in. But I still thought for $15 just for this one's gonna be used as a game console one and a computer monitor all in one. Because I think I have the main monitor, then I'm gonna have one that's mounted to the wall, and this is gonna be on the side. So I always wanted a 3 display setup. for my YouTube room. And to go back to one of my previous videos, my new house is set up more like an apartment than it is set up as living as my parents. And what I mean by that is, I only see my parents when I go upstairs to eat. Because I don't have to interact with them. This is like set up as an apartment. The upstairs is like the main house with the real kitchen and the 3 bedrooms. Yeah, 3 bedrooms and a big ass dining room. Right down here, I have the second master bedroom. There's one master bedroom upstairs and one master bedroom downstairs. And then I have a big bonus room that is separated right now. My brother can use some of it, and I'm using the other half as a game room. Because I finally was able to hook up my 60-inch TV. I'm happy about having a 60-inch TV. Because biggest I ever had previously was a 55-inch. 55-inch. And before I ever had that 55-inch was the 32-inch that I have right there. That's Mr. Old Reliable. But, yeah. So, just let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.